Let's watch Kaylee's beam routine once through, and then we'll talk about some deductions she might have received. Now it's time to rewind and break it down. Okay, so she's getting ready for her mount. You can see that left foot is just not pointed as much as it could be. Getting ready to do a handstand. We're looking for good form. Okay, so she hits her handstand, but you can see that her legs could be a little tighter and feet together. Okay, so that was her pivot turn. So let's break this down because you can see that her legs are just a little bent. Her form is just not quite as tight as it could be. So that's a deduction there. She's getting ready for her split leap. Little balance check there. Okay, so Kaylee hit the 90-degree requirement for her level for her split leap, so that's great. We can see that she doesn't lift up. So in a split leap, judges are looking to see that the gymnast's hips rise up from her starting position, and you can see that her hips basically stayed in the same position, so that would be a deduction. In addition, her legs look a little loose, maybe knees are bent, so that would be a form deduction there as well. And her toes are not pointed all the way, so that's another deduction. So she has a half turn coming up here. We're looking for good form. Okay, so a little balance check at the end. Let's slow it down and watch it again. So she goes in for her half turn. So we're looking for good form. You can see her left foot, the one that comes up to passe, that toe is not quite pointed. Her upper body was loose. She had that balance check, and it was just not quite precise. So we want to see a nice, tight turn, and that had a few errors in it. So there were some deductions there. So she's going into her dismount. She hits a nice handstand. Let's see how she finishes. Good, and she sixth the landing. So that was good, maybe just a little relaxed on the footwork on her toe point. Going into her dismount. So overall, Kaylee had a great routine. Some things to note, though, is that her routine did lack some dynamics and rhythm. So it was on the slower side, and judges like to see that there's good motion and energy and movement. And so the dynamics were a little off on this, and she would get a deduction there. But overall, really great. Just a few body position, maybe form errors and balance errors that she can work on to improve her score in the future. So nice job, Kaylee.